What's going on, guys? Well, I was quick. It's quick. We're back. We're back. If you have questions, post them. We're talking about all of it. I'm going to go over everything, the good, the bad, the ugly. Welcome back in, boys. I did not think 50 people would hop in so quick. Good to have you. Hit that like button. We're going to be here for a while. I plan to stay around till midnight, maybe later. I don't know. But we're talking about AMC, the indexes, how bloody they look. You know, hopefully we get that bread tomorrow. Let's keep talking, baby. How long are you going to be on? Probably till midnight. That's what I'm hoping for. It's the vibes. Why is AMC down so much after hours? Is it down that much? It's down like a little bit. It was down a little bit yesterday. It's fine. Take a chill pill. Is Vlad getting favored by the SEC? It's a good question. And it looks like it. It definitely looks like he's getting some favoritism. It was a great day to buy up. It's been a great week to buy up. Why is AMC down so much? Answer that one. Let's get some money. Of course, the Bears once again dominate the market. Kill me now. I think we want the Bears to kind of keep dominating the market, though, for AMC's sake. What other stock has had a game of squeeze? So, yeah, I'm halfway just clickbait, but, oh my gosh. I think Snap had actually had some of it today, to be honest. Oh, it's good vibes. Okay, so let's talk about AMC. Let's talk about what's going on. If you watched the video today, you saw I bought some call options. I recorded in the video me actually buying the options on E-Trade, so there was no question about that. Only like 520s worth. I mean, still $500 down the drain, worst case scenario. Neo's plummeting. Great value buy today. Great value buys across the board. So if you got in, awesome. Prepare to hold, but we love to see it. Overall, AMC is looking very good. The slow 2-day movement. This isn't super slow, but we're seeing this grind to that upside, right? This is what we wanted to see right there. I love it, man. I love it. Ran out of available money at the moment. Afraid I'll miss these dips. I don't think it lasts too much longer dip-wise. I think bulk of it's out of the way. I think that, you know, FOMC going today, Jerome Powell talking about interest rates, kind of the worst is out of the bag now, you know what I mean? So not too much room. I think it's priced in as of right now. We'll see. Correction should be inbound relatively soon. G-Nog taking big hits. G-Nog's a little bit riskier because they haven't been around Golden Nugget to really prove themselves, and they're not sports betting, which I don't love, but yes, they're pretty cheap. Other business institutions have a heavy interest in winning, so they could all be collaborating to take them down. Hey, if they're in it, I'm not gonna stop them if they are. Okay, right? Sundial 3-4 month price target. I think right now it's just a long-term price entry. This $1, $1.10 range. It's a great entry price on Sundial. Super cheap. Like, this is very cheap getting in. Long-term holds right here. You couldn't ask for anything better. But I keep mentioning this stock in this sector. I keep mentioning them. You guys keep saying, oh, they're overpriced. They're gonna dump back. And High Tide continues to do it. Whenever the market says it's going one way, High Tide goes the other. We got in at 38 cents, right? We dropped down to under 45 cents, and we're back up to 62 cents. It looks beautiful. Probably continues to run. Strong financials. Great company long term. You love it. DKNG, a better gameplay, you think? Probably. They have earnings coming up, so they're going to be bullish going into earnings. That's worth noting. I think their earnings do very well. When do your options expire for AMC? Next Friday. I know. I'm wild. Mas cojones. Can you check Highland earnings? I think looking for them, but I can't seem to find them anywhere. All you got to do is go to Earning Whispers, this website. Type in stock. February 23rd. Today. Oh, you want to know what they look like after the close. You should have said they were today. I would figure they had bad earnings. Halion stock rises on earnings report after joining EV sell-off. Okay, Halion lost 13 cents per share over quarter 5 versus a 5-cent loss earlier. I wish it would just tell me the projected and then what the outlook on. Is this today's? Crap, I can't tell. No, this is the last one. Oh my gosh, we're getting attacked with ads. It's not giving me their EPS like they're projected to get. Oh, I'm gonna snap a brick on my head. Jesus. Okay, here, this will at least give you the EPS. It does not give me their projections. This is so frustrating. It's not giving their projections. Okay, here we go. That's not good. It's September. No, it's not the most recent. Maybe I have to wait till tomorrow. That's really frustrating. That's weird. I don't know why it's not showing out. It's weird. Sorry. Need to know sundial, but the price target, sundial. I've already given that. You're gonna get banned. You're gonna get banned. Keep asking. $636. That's, dude. He's no. What stock is going to $636 by mid-May? You're joking, right? Did you vote for Trump? I didn't vote. Yang Gang 2020. That's what I was voting for, though. Thoughts on BNGO near term? I don't really care about them near term, to be honest. I could care less right now about these guys. Earnings coming up kind of sketchy. We played them to 15-4. We got out. Watch his video. I'm not watching his video. You can just tell me what he said. I'm not watching it. I'm not gonna watch his 30-minute long videos. It's insane. Anyone else frozen? No, no one else is frozen. My connection's actually good. I get notified when it starts acting up. No, Trey didn't say that. It was Fidelity projections. Thank you for clarifying, my dude. Appreciate the clarity. But I don't think he would say that. Any stock going that high, it's insane. AMC, okay, so probably gonna start today tomorrow a little flat. I don't mind a little bit of downside to open up the day. I don't mind it at all. Coming down to the VWAP would be okay, right? We're gonna hold above the VWAP and continue to move up. Tomorrow, I want to see 8.6, 8.7 range, possibly a $9 push. It would be very interesting, very awesome. Are minerals worth the chase? I have a lot of mineral plays. Long-term portfolio is heavily into minerals. I'd vote for Joe Rogan. The pop-up ads, I love you, man. They do, man. SOS prediction, really scary. Bitcoin stocks will look probably good tomorrow because Square started dumping money into the Bitcoin today, end of the day. So those stocks probably end up looking good tomorrow. I heard people were having trouble with TD. I use E-Trade. E-Trade has all of its own problems, so they all have problems. CTIV government screwed everyone. What? I called that, was happy. I didn't. I don't know, dude. That's terrible. Francisco? I don't know what the hell you're saying there, man. What do you think of Sundial? Sundial, I think it's at a great point for long-term entries. I mean, it's not a quick pump and dump stock. If I'm making videos on stocks, typically they're not quick pump and dumps. They're long-term projections of what I'm looking at. Sundial is set up really good for the long term now. SOS scam, I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of stuff on SOS being a scam. I did a little bit of DD on them. They looked okay. Financially, didn't get to look too deep into them. But, I mean, listening to their business model seemed interesting. But it was a short-term trade for me anyways. Do you think AMC will hit $600? Never. I do not. I never think AMC will ever hit $600. They could have movie theaters in space. Still wouldn't hit 600. Hype. HIP is building. I believe we are going continue upward, gaining volume. Brad Ray. HYPE, but I think that the hype is definitely gaining as well. We need more. We need retail to really start dumping in though. Thoughts on Bloom Energy long term? I like Bloom Energy long term. Do you like Belmont Capital? I don't listen to those guys. If you're on YouTube, you're not showing your face. One, you're either insecure. That's pretty much it. You know what I mean? That's the only reason. And if you're not comfortable with yourself, it's hard for me to respect your opinion on stuff. Personally. So like even like when someone's like uncomfortable on camera and stuff, I have a lot of respect for them if they get in front of the camera. Because I wasn't good in front of the camera when I first started. I hate it. I'm honestly a very introverted person. I don't go out a lot. I don't drink. I don't really do anything like that. I mean, maybe sometimes. But for the most part, I don't. I'm really introverted. So I didn't like it at first. I still don't really love it. But it is what it is. In the AMC, it's $20. That's a possibility. Possibility. If we get a gamma squeeze, which in turn leads to a short squeeze, I could see triple digits. We'll see. I mean, if it happens, God bless America. You know what I mean? God bless. Bro, how the SPY looking? Terrible. What kind of closed back headset is that? I dig my Grottos. My headset. So if you guys want the best headsets in the world, go to this web. I'm not gonna give you a link or anything. Just go to the web. It's called drop.com. And so they basically make deals with these headset companies, primarily Sennheiser. I don't know what my password is, dang it. Oh my god, you're kidding me. Oh my god. All my emails. Oh my god, you're kidding me. Dang it. You guys didn't have my phone number out, so are you kidding me? 535. The things I do for you people. Here, one sec, guys. I'm trying to show you this. Okay, so this is the website. You gotta make an account. You get a little annoying, but these are the ones I have, right? The Max Drop Sennheiser 6XX. So normally they're about $700, but they remake them. Instead of using steel, they use the plastic for the interior parts. They still use aluminum from some of the parts as well, but they're really comfortable. And then I have an amp that goes with them, but I bought the amp separately. And you can customize them too. To get better cables if you want them. You can get lambskin for your earmuffs. Like, they're pretty cool. Super good website for like all audio type stuff. Super high quality. If you're into listening to music, I think the best ones are gonna be, oh sorry, okay, so these are like really good for music and stuff, but if you like want to mix up like gaming and music for higher bass, these ones I have, they're 170, the Jubilees. They're really, really nice. Super like. And with the amp I bought off of Amazon, it was like $230 total. So it was nice. And the amp really makes it like crazy. So you're welcome. Drop.com is the website. All right, back to the content, boys. Back to the content. How hard are you about to smile at your phone? I don't have a girlfriend. I mean, I can tell you this. You want to hear the story? I mean, I don't care. I'm pretty transparent. Okay, so there's some chick I was talking to a while back. Anyways, I was sitting there like laying down after we like cooked up whatever, and I looked down, like, what's on your leg? And it was like a tattoo. I looked at it and I like lifted the leg up. It was like 666. I was like, oh my god, terrifying, right? I was like, this shocking experience for me. I was like, weird flex, okay. Anyways, about like 3 weeks later, I talked to someone else, and they messaged me like a few days later, like, oh, I got the collab. I was like, oh gosh, worst. I think I made a tweet about this too. It was like I lost $700 in a day trading, and someone messaged me, I got the collab. I was like, worst day of my life, terrible day. And so, anyways, this person messaged me, and I was like, I wonder did you give it to me or did I give it to you? And I go, well, there was a 666 girl, and she goes, 666 girl. I was like, wow, I was laughing. No person that might have Sennheiser is worth more than some of your piece. Yeah, Sennheisers are really good. So that's just what they do. That's a really good website though. Like I love them. Everyone that like all my friends that I bought from there are awesome. Army vets for Trump. Woo! Yeah, they're really comfortable too. And then like they have like these little attachments you can buy. They're like magnets, a magnet mic. So if you wanted like a studio mic that goes to, they're really high quality. But I have my own mic here. I'm about to upgrade too, probably next month when I get my first YouTube check. I'm gonna buy a Shure mic, so it'll be studio quality, and I'll probably buy a Stream Deck, so it'll be better quality sound. I haven't really mentioned any stocks yet, so we'll get into that stuff. But yeah, so I had to call y'all. Y'all like, I don't have a girlfriend. Y'all are insane. No way, Jose. No way, Jose. Oh, you think Sins might make their push and get the FDA approval? So it's possible they do. I don't think the glucose moniker is that state of the art though. I think it's overhyped. I think that there's similar products already out. There's one that like one of the Jonas Brothers. I saw a commercial during the Super Bowl. That he was talking about. So like, it's like the same thing goes on your arm. It's like a patch, whatever. I mean, I don't have diabetes. I don't know. So I don't think the tech is like out of this world or anything like groundbreaking. So be careful there. It could just drop. Like who knows, you know? So be careful. Stock talk bud. AMC, what do you think? I think it's going to the moon. I'm just joking. So AMC, I love this slow gradual growth we're getting. I mean, I say slow and gradual. 2 days we've been pushed pretty high, 30% up, right? But 40%, sorry. Compared to the last time, it's slow and gradual. This is what we want to see overall, right? This looks really good how we're moving. I do like it. I'm curious to how we move come Friday time. Tomorrow, I think we would still continue this trend up though. It's possible. It's possible. I don't know. We still don't know. I mean, I just took the pill. I have a Rode K2 microphone for studio work, a bit overkill for podcasting now. Sure. The Shure mic I'm getting is like $600 though. This is the one. I mean, it's pretty popular. It's a pretty popular mic. I don't really want to drop the $500-600 on it, but I feel like it would really help. This is the one I'm probably gonna get. It's $400. It went down in price, so I think it's what I'm gonna get. And I know if you get the little condenser thing right here, it makes a world of difference too. So we'll see, but it's probably what I'm gonna get. It always made the quality a lot better. I won't have to like mess with it ever. Do you think earnings Thursday will play a significant factor? They're not this Thursday. Earnings are no, they're not. Wait, are they? They're next Thursday. Yeah, y'all keep saying Thursday, and I think this Thursday. Y'all need to clarify when y'all say next Thursday. I think they might. You don't know, but I think we have enough time till then to keep moving up. Do you think Tilray will bounce back? I hate Tilray. I don't think they're a good company. A-Ting? They could be. I don't... Look, I just buy stocks for the people, okay? I bought AMC because I told you guys if it held above $6, I'd buy. I'm a man of the word. I'm a man of the people. If I say something, I do it. Costco dumped in today. A lot of stuff dumped in today. Please ignore the 3-point target on y'all out there for AMC. It's a scare tactic. There's so many low ball targets like that. You gotta ignore this. In the next couple months, Indy probably. Any new stocks I'm looking at right now? Not really. One of my favorites, Momo, big old dip today. I think it's a great buying opportunity there. Denison mentioned, made a video about them. Love them. They look pretty good. I bought some CTRM around 120. We dipped today, bouncing back nice. That's not that bad. Other companies, man, there was a few. Ooh. I liked APXT at the dump. Man, big dump. Crap. I think it's a pretty cheap. This is really cheap for this. For a SPAC, APXT, data analytics company, works directly with Microsoft. That's a really cheap play, man. Wow. I probably should make a video on them. AvePoint, man, that's cheap. I'll probably make a video on them. Update. UAVS made a video on them the other day. They dipped more. Like, I know, big fat dip. I got in like 970. The market, like I said though, the market dips, they're gonna follow. So it's just like you're holding, but they got quick moves though. They can keep going. You're up late tonight. What was it to take on AMC today, bro? I'm pretty much up, I think, every day at this time, to be honest. But taking AMC, we're seeing great movement, slow, gradual. After hours down like in 740, give or take. Need to stay above the VWAP. So it's the only goal on AMC, stay above VWAP. Keep the slow, gradual trend up. We'll see a pushback. I hope so, at least. How much do you think that YouTube check will be? I don't know. I think around three grand maybe, but I posted a lot of videos the past month. I think like almost 90. Like, I don't want to post 90 videos, to be honest. I need to be a long-term player or what are we aiming for? For me personally, it's a long-term play, yeah. These data analytics companies, especially on the marketing side of things, huge. Especially with their patented like tech, with their AI. Like, I love it. This is a great value buy here. Holding that red line as well. I had this marked a while back. Can't believe they're holding it still. Collab with me, Kevin. I think I'm like 90K subscribers too small. But I think he'd be a cool guy. I think he kind of like shifted. His channel's pretty interesting. Like how he shifted gears of his channel to. He just shifted his gear, right? Like, it's cool how he changed his. How he changed his scale of stuff, right? The VWAP. What is VWAP? Hey, ask Cardi B what VWAP is, baby. Hey, Scott shirt. So that's really cool what he did, but I think like it'd be cool because he does come from a real estate background, and that's like where I worked, was like under my dad for so long with real estate. That's why I can't stand real estate anymore, to be honest. So can't see your graph, Will. I know, I don't know. It's either your internet or something. I don't know. People always say that. I don't know. Wait, let me check my phone. I think it's because of my monitor, though. I need to stream on a different computer. Probably be a good idea. Probably be a great idea. I need a basic 24, and I hate using 24-inch monitors so much. So VWAP is it's average throughout the day of the initial price and where the buyers are buying at. Basic, easy way to explain it. You can like read the definition if you want to get a true definition of VWAP, but it basically indicates the momentum of the stock, whether bullish or bearish. Yeah, my screen's fine. You gotta turn your thing up to 1080p. That's what it is. It's fine, because I just looked at it on my phone. It's your stuff. It's your screen. Just make sure you have it on 1080p. That's what you gotta do. It'll auto come in at AMC at $12, baby. Full send. Get a 43-inch monitor. I have 32. Yeah, 32 curved. So I understand, like, that's why my videos take a long time to render up to YouTube, so it's like the problem there. I asked him, Dean. He didn't respond to me. He probably didn't know anything about him. But I didn't really talk to him about it. Use a monitor that works best for you, bro. That's why I do. That's why I love it. I love my monitor. It's great. I got it for a great deal too. I'll probably start posting, like, cause I'm gonna rebuild my computer, and so what I'm gonna do when I graduate, I'm gonna buy myself a new computer. I'm gonna build a whole new one. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my current computer. I'm probably gonna sell it like for $500. Probably just get rid of it, scrap it, use it to buy a graphics card. But I'm gonna build a new computer, hopefully, and then I'll probably like tell everyone what I get from that. What's your cost basis on AMC? I just bought a call option today. In the video you see, I put exactly where I bought it at. It's fully transparent. Your other videos have the graphs clear only when you're live. I just checked on my phone. Make sure it's on 1080p. So you gotta make sure. I literally just checked on my phone. I just did it. Make sure you have good connection. Anyone saying it's AMC or that's gonna go to $10 or so, literally smoking peen. It's grayed out. Check out AAPL stock. It's a crypto mining. I don't really care about these crypto minings. They'll probably do good tomorrow just because, you know, Bitcoin has a lot of momentum with Square and stuff. Yes, but I don't like them for they're dangerous right now. What's your highest? What's the highest I think AMC will go? I mean, honestly, this week I don't see it going past like. I don't really see it going past $10 this week. Maybe it does. I don't know. I could be wrong. The pessimist inside of me says that maybe 13.5. I don't think it goes too far this week. It could though. Like it could definitely. Like we saw, once it starts going, it really runs. So, fingers crossed. I hope it flies. I hope it soars. And I hope I'm there to watch it happen. You know. We just hit 10K subs. Also, guys, I appreciate the love and all the support. We literally just hit 10.7, so that's awesome. We got like 8K subs in the last month, which is killer. You slide into Kim K's DMs now that she's single. Use your AMC money to buy her nice. So when I played high school football, I had one of my best friends. I was really good friends with my best friend's girlfriend. We were all really good friends. And she got me these Kim K socks. And so it was like her infamous, I think, Sports Illustrated cover she had one time or something. I don't know. Anyway, so I'd wear them during all my football and basketball games. They were the sweetest socks ever owned. I subscribe because you took the time out to give your kitty a snack. Of course. Who else is going to trade stocks for me when my hands are broken from carpal tunnel? Actually, this hand is broken. This palm is broken, but... The Truth, that's his name, Truth. He's gonna be a master trader. To the moon and back. What is the index rising effect AMC? So that's just theory. That's all it is theory. And in my opinion, the theory there is that money was flowing out of AMC into other stocks. That's the only theory there in my opinion, because people don't want to hold. And I think when the stocks go down, they just move some money into AMC. Now that's literally just a theory. This is not factual or anything like that. But yeah, so. Hey man, thanks for the content about AMC. I made a FOMO mistake of buying around $17. I actually bought some around the $17, $18 range too. But I made the quick decision to sell when it hit down like to 15. I was like, I'm out of here. I'm not doing this. But I had bought stock, so it was fine. Should I not take the risk and sell around 10 to 13, accept the losses? That's totally up to you, brother. I'm never gonna tell someone when to sell or when to buy. I'll tell you guys when I sell, and I'll tell you when I buy. I'm never gonna tell anyone what to do. I'll have my finance degree in insurance and risk management in June. But all my electives are geared in marketing because I kind of was debating doing a master's in marketing because I enjoy marketing. I get it, and I love the data and the analytics behind marketing. I'm good at that. I like it a lot. So yeah. You start vlogging. Gah, vlogging. Yikes. Yuck. I'd have to start a new channel and everything. That'd be terrible. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. The whole reason why this channel grew is because I was posting so many videos, right? And if I vlogged, I would post like one video. I'd probably post 2 videos a week. That sounds terrible. Not that it means much. Did you see if Intel's predicted AMC price is 663? Yeah, people are saying that. Maybe that hypes it up. I don't know. I mean, but those are wild. Like, I think a lot of this is clickbaity. Clickbait. I mean, I understand clickbait. Like my title is kind of clickbaity, so I get it. But I mean, I think spreading some of the news of Fintel's like targets and some of this stuff, like 99.2% all shares are taken, it can misconstrue the facts. And so it's really important that anytime I give you guys some statistical number from Fintel or whatever it may be, that I'm constantly reiterating to you guys that AMC is the most falsified and manipulated stock probably that there is, right? Like, it's the most manipulated one there is. There's no question about it, right? So, like, that's like the most important thing that you guys should know about AMC is like it is pure manipulated, like 100% manipulated. Star Forge channels and SPAC merge one. That's actually a good joke. Have you heard the rumor about Trump joining the AMC board of directors? You can probably put that on Reddit and you'd probably get a whole bunch of like reposts on it. Sell now before AMC goes to $0. Chrono 08. Get out of here. So yeah. So overall, I like AMC. I'm really curious to how it moves. Really good volume to end it down. If you watched in the video, I mentioned how much we got. We were pushing close to 300 mil volume. The volume's really upticking too. This is really good. This was the time to enter right here, man. Though right here, when we get that uptick up to like 130, this is when we should have entered. The next day was sketchy, but man, this is looking very promising. The uptick that we're getting. I like that a lot. I kind of can't believe this was a $2 stock in January and I didn't buy. Kind of unbelievable. Who wasn't watching? AMC's underrated. This guy called it. He said AMC would go up, and it did. Full send. Trades does the same thing. All about hype. People who will lose money. I mean, I understand like the clickbait. I get it. Like the clickbait, you got to bring people in. It's like an advertisement, right? You have to bring people in, but once you have them in, I think you have a responsibility to tell the truth. You know what I mean? And I try to tell the truth. I think I never purposely am dishonest in my videos about a stock. You know what I mean? That's why when I do a sponsored video, I say, guys, the first thing I say is, first of all, this is a sponsored video. You can leave if you want, right? You know what I mean? So I think you have a responsibility to being honest to the people watching you, because you have a platform. Like, I mean, you're not LeBron James or, you know, NBA or NFL superstar, but you have a platform, and unfortunately people listen to like what we post. So I don't want to go back to school. I'm like so happy to be done with school. I'm like ecstatic to be done. Retail traders get spooked too easily. AMC retail traders have been holding for some time, so I don't know. What I'm saying though is if we keep going up, I'm scared to when retail traders start to pull out, because I don't know how we start moving. It could get bad. If people could start selling off quick. So I think $10 is going to be a pretty big point. We're going to want to see like immediate movement though. It'll be interesting. Also, now I'm working for myself, and I really enjoy like not working for anyone right now and being in control of everything. Senioritis is a thing. You're telling me, and I scheduled all my capstones for one semester. Bad. Everything aside, when would potential sell MC? Relationship advice channel next. Yeah, if you see 666 on anyone, run. X on AMC, I mean, for me, it's just going to be profit margin of how much I get up. I mean, I'll be willing to hold it, to be honest, for a little bit of time and watch what happens. But I don't know. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be really interesting. Millennials have no patience. I don't think $100 is too realistic. I mean, I guess it could happen, but I don't know. That'd be crazy. Based on my ape research, I can see that's actually funny. 58 a share based on an episode of American Dad 2010. What happened to Sundial? The Nasdaq plummeting. So guys, if you come into the channel and you ask what happened to Sundial, what happened to X stock, the first thing you should ever do before you say what happened to stock, because I'm probably going to tell you to do the same thing, is go look at the index that it's sitting behind. And the Nasdaq plummeting into the bottom of the earth to find Mordor doesn't look bad to you, then I don't know what does. So that's what. I don't think AMC Gamma squeezes at $600. That'd be really cool though. I'd be very happy if it did. Everyone's saying the Fidelity Pro algorithms. I know, I get it. I don't think it's hitting 663. It's crazy. It's like crazy talk, guys. It'd be cool though. I don't really care to look at other stocks right now, like IQST and stuff. Do you think Nasdaq sell-off is over? Hard to say. We'll find out in the morning because London's been selling off big. This doesn't look that bad though, how we're moving, but I feel like I've been saying that like every night. Like we start off pretty decent and then we plummet. So be careful. So you're planning on videos in trading when you graduate? Actually, not a bad plan based on how far you've got on this channel. I don't know what I'm planning on right now. I mean, first of all, I'm doing really well like trading and stuff, so I'm making a fair bit of income from that. But I don't want to live off my trading. I don't want to like, that's not my goal, is to take profits on my trading to pay myself right now until I have a certain amount in my account. You know what I mean? So I'd rather not touch any of my trading money. But as of right now, yeah, I'm doing fine. Can you see my chat, Marvin? I can. Why are we listening to this tool? Flying Ape. Flying Ape, why are you listening to this tool? Because no one wants to listen to you, buddy. That's why. See, that's like the most frustrating thing, though, is like people get like so insecure about themselves and like they get mad and they judge someone based on the way they look. It's like so frustrating. It's like, so frustrating. I get labeled a giant douchebag. And it's funny because I'm the opposite of the way I look. No one sell anything lower than $500, not financial advice. What do you guys think about that? Reddit link, AMC going to 2K. I don't see any Reddit. I don't think you can post Reddit links in the chat. Or any links in general. Travel year post-COVID, and those are fun and enjoying experiences. Best book recommendations. I mean, Intelligent Investor is pretty good. It's a slow, hard read. But yeah. Tyler's heckler management skills. They're just like, I can troll someone. Someone wants to trash talk. Go for it. I'll win. I don't even gotta see your face. Just watch a video on learning to buy and sell options. Question on that: would you ever buy an option out of the money when you feel like it's stuck? Most of my options I buy are out of the money. I'm happy, Kelly. Been following trade for the past 3 weeks. He's spitting facts. For the rest of the sideline YouTubers have only been casting doubts. What are you talking about? Flying? Like, obviously, like, you can't read. You can't read or you can't watch a video. Like, have you watched the past, like, 4 videos on AMC that I posted? Like, just ignorant. Just ignorant. Like, literally. Like, you haven't watched one video. Get out of here, bro. Trey spitting facts. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Am I too late to the live? When did you start? I started like 40 minutes ago. This is like the second one I did though. I started like 8 and then I took a break. Did eat some stuff, but yeah. That like what a guy. What a guy. I shorted AMC. It isn't going great. Friday deadline. We'll see. Yeah, I wouldn't feel good about those shorts. It's about the presentation. I don't think you cut it. I think Flying's just trolling. I'm not gonna respond to him anymore. Bro, Trey has a whole ass false video. I think he's trolling. Yeah. Tolerance scale 1 to 10. How much do you hate Trey at this? I don't hate Trey. People say I hate him, so I think it's hard to take how I talk sometimes as like a misinterpretation, I guess. I mean, I have him right here. Like, he posted something good today. Like, this is a good comment. I think it's a little bit of hopium. Don't get me wrong. But I'd be careful. I say, like, but it's a good point. You know what I mean? He just lives and breathes AMC, though. It's like, I don't just watch AMC all day, every day. Are options really dangerous if you're stupid and you don't know how to trade them? Well, if you're not educated on them, they're dangerous. Yes, they are dangerous. Sorry, I shouldn't have said if you're dumb. Why are you upset? Oh, you're like a bird. Dang trolls in here humping legs tonight. Ain't got. I don't have a woman to hang out with. Women are the death of you. One bro, you hate him. I really don't hate. I swear I don't. I think he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. He's making a killing off of YouTube too. So, I mean, like, I understand everything. Trey is pumping and dumping. I don't think he has the following yet to pump and dump. He's not dead inside. That's not like a diss towards him. I'm just saying, like, dead inside has built like a brand for himself that, like, man, people really listen to that dude because he has solid stuff. Because he has solid content and due diligence. Did I get that burger? I did get that burger last night. I secured it. Trey's a genuine dude. He seemed like a nice guy. Is Trey on meth? I think he's just a hyperactive dude. I saw like some pictures. I was like all fucked up today. Like terrible. Options. Imagine holding a Gmail bag and going to 45. Tell your top 3 stocks from now till Friday. Till Friday, dude. That's hard. Like, I mean, the indexes go down. Nothing goes up probably. So, top 3 stocks. So I'll tell you what I love. You say you don't, but it seems like it. This flying 8 dude is fishing. Dead Inside's actually... Dead Inside's legit. Yeah, he's really, really good. Like, awesome content. Love the dude. Patty, can I explain what? Okay, so Patty, this is my logic behind that data. Okay. You can look this up for yourself. As a hedge fund and as a broker, you have to report your shorts. But you can report false information or not all the information, not all the data. And the fee based on it is around $180,000 to $190,000, a flat fee for that. And then you can report it again the next time. But you can keep doing it and stacking up. So let's say you have millions of dollars on shorts, right? Right, and the loss potential is exponential. It's 500 million. With GameStop, they lost billions of dollars on the GameStop short squeeze, correct? So why release that information if it's gonna hurt you? Because they release information and show that they're heavily short on AMC and what's really going on. This is just a hypothetical theory. This is not factual, so bear with me. But what's the benefit of them doing that when they could give false or not the whole truth, pay a small fee, and continue to do it rather than losing $1 million. Let's say they do it 10 times, they lose $1.9 million, right? Rather than losing 40 million or whatever it is. You know what I mean? So look it up for yourself and just get your own opinion from that. But there's nothing there. CCIV, I'm thinking about putting $2K for 2023 calls. Big call, okay. $65 call. Thoughts? I kind of like it. I don't know how much it would cost, but I kind of like it. CCIV is a solid. I mean, I think they're gonna be solid. Lay off the weed. Your energy match. I don't smoke weed. I actually don't. Mike Nadal. Tyler, you're assuming all of this. Don't doubt the short date on AMC. I think this is running on a Okay, so let's talk about the reopening news. They're reopening 16 theaters or 15 in New York. Do you think that 15 theaters generate anything? Let's be real. They're reopening it in New York City. Maybe the strictest state with COVID rules. Quite possibly the strictest state there is on COVID rules. So they probably will have a very minimal viewers going to the theater. And I'm telling you from a Texas perspective, AMC is open. It's already open here. Santa Market's open. They're not that crowded. They're not that busy because you can just watch this stuff at home. So I'm telling you that it's fault. No, it's not. It's not running on that. That's not what it's like. This is, if you think that it's running on that, you're watching CNBC and you're reading Yahoo Finance way too much. Okay? That's like just insane. But yeah, like I said, my theory is an assumption that the short data is wrong. Now, I think the possibility of the short data dropping from roughly 79-80% down to 15% is ludicrous to even consider. I think that's crazy to consider that the shorts are like, yeah, we're all gone. That's just crazy. Like if you really believe that, then okay. Good for if you believe that, then that's your belief system. I'm not gonna like troll you or anything, but I think you should try to play devil's advocate with yourself and say, well, why could this be false? And then see what weighs out to be better. Okay, so this is what someone just said. I think they're not packed in Texas because the pandemic is still on people's minds. Once COVID vaccine complete this summer, theaters will be packed, I think. Okay, so that's your theory. Cool. I live in Texas. I go to stores all the time, and I will tell you, hands down, people do not care because the gyms are packed. I go, Lifetime is packed. They closed down the 24-hour fitnesses. They went bankrupt here. But every other gym is I want to post. I'll record some content tomorrow. I'll drive around. I'll go to the mall. And I'll show you everyone not wearing their masks because no one really cares, especially in Texas, because everyone thinks these far-fetched, stupid ideas here in Texas. I mean, people in Texas really believe that we had the power issues because the windmills froze. Like that, like that's the logic here sometimes. So. No, they don't care. And half of them think that Corona's made up and that the vaccine's going to have nanoparticles and attack you. Like, people really believe stupid stuff here. They're kind of as dumb as you think. That's another factor. Someone right here, Patty C. Is there a way to do the math on the short interest because the short on the other side says 66%? That's a very good point. All these other websites have crazy numbers as well. Just they're all over the place. You'd have no idea to know what's right. You don't understand, nerds. I mean, like I said, so I'm not gonna insult people or anything like that. Like, if you have to resort to insulting, then you can't obviously have an intellectual conversation. Like, and that's okay. I don't need to like do that. So like, if you have to go, then cool. Then here we go. The shut up. You don't know anything. I'm here in Austin. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm just telling you. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, other northern states are completely different than like California's gonna be totally opposite than like the Houston area. It's gonna be totally different. Texting that Bill Gates made the snow fall, so don't use Texas as the medium. I agree. It's a hard thing to use. Tyler Gregg. Okay, man, you guys really don't mean to troll you, man. Oof. A lot of self-control here. So I'm just saying that this argument's a really hard argument to have because people are gonna have their opinion, their bias, and that's the problem with, I think, retail investing, is that people aren't open to being wrong. And that's why people end up losing money, is because we get stuck in our ways and we don't like to change our opinion. I'm fine being wrong. Like, if someone sends me, I've read some of my emails lately on stocks that I like, and someone's saying, well, this might be a fraud. And I look at them like, they could be right. Maybe I should diversify out of this account. You know what I mean? So I like being wrong, because if I'm wrong, I'm probably saving myself money. So before people get so caught up in saying, well, this is what's going to happen, I know this is going to happen, I hope people look at the positives from it and try to like learn something from it. But yeah, but insults are funny. Rare sounds. Find my comment. Can't find it. It's green. Can't find it. I'm just saying, I think being wrong can help you. So if I'm wrong, cool. I won't lose money because I won't lose any money based on being wrong that movie theaters go up. I'll miss out on some money probably, but I think that the market is changing drastically, personally. Like, I don't think airlines are going to be what they used to be. I think the business travel is going to go down significantly. It is what it is. I think the other stocks are going to benefit greatly from them. I think Zoom, people are saying it's going to dump heavily. I don't think Zoom is going to dump heavily. I think Zoom kind of changed the game. Stonks. Sir, this is a casino. So the thoughts on big movies. Okay, so that's the point too. And we had this conversation the other day too in here. So there's categories of movies that are, I think, based on the theater. So let's say a quick list of movies that I would think are must-sees in the theater. Star Wars, I think, are done now. So let's say Star Wars, any Marvel movies, I think justify seeing in the theaters. And like Fast and the Furious, I guess. Those are pretty big ones that have done. I know those are some of the top producing movies money-wise, correct? Maybe even, we can throw John Wick in there too. High action. I'm trying to think of anything else. But other movies like The Little Things that just came out. I was like dying to see that movie. There was a few other movies as well. But I think that I enjoyed being able to just watch it at home, personally. I enjoyed it a lot. And some of these movies are the only reason why I resubscribed to HBO. Mortal Kombat. Maybe. I mean, I feel like that's going to kind of be a scrub movie. It could be good. I feel like they're going to butcher it, though. But again, like, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know what I mean? I'm fine being wrong. Now, there's data to back up me being wrong too. I would love to see it. I would love to see the decline in numbers. I would love to see AT&T losing money on some of these revenues at Warner Brothers. I would love to see the data to back up being wrong and the need for movie theaters, correct? I would love to see it. But I think just this switch in the market is that movie theaters are shifting from being, they're like more of like a luxury now. It's like if there's a convenience factor, now there's a luxury factor where you can go to the theaters if you want, or you can stay at home and watch it for convenience. That's what I'm saying. Michael Baca, that's the theory. HBO Max could eat, yes, that could hurt them. I just listed the most random. No, I listed movies that had top grossing producing numbers. I'm trying to do movies with a lot of action, and we had the same conversation that Marvel movies are going to be ones that you're going to want to see in theaters. Fast and the Furious movies are going to be the ones you want to see in theaters. I hate Fast and the Furious personally. I think it's like the stupidest series of movies ever. The first two were okay. The first two were classics, actually. But like the first three, maybe the three. Was it 3 or 2? I don't know. Anyways, those were pretty good. And then like now like Fast 10, they're going to space and crap. I don't know what's going on. But like that's just my opinion. So again, I could be wrong. Didn't Wonder Woman 84 tank? Wonder Woman was a terrible movie. That was terrible. I watched it. It was awful. It was terrible. That was one of the worst movies ever. Not that DC is great or anything. Like the new Batman movie, I'm gonna want to see that one in the theaters. Like Tenet, I want to see that in the theaters, right? Well, you can get everything in the movie theaters pirated immediately too. You're welcome. Here, so MediaBox.com. This website right here, you can use them. It's $10 unlimited. You get everything as it comes out. So the end, like that. Eric Whitting, I mean, that's what people don't want to hear it. Dramatics, yeah, dramatics. I actually used that the other night. So Eric Whitting, that's a great, these are my points. That's what I'm saying. If given the choice, I would rather stay at home and watch a movie. A family of 5 for tickets and food is a huge cost compared to HBO. And someone said if you're going to go out to eat, you're going to go to the movie theater. Totally different in my opinion. I think like going out to eat is, it's different than going to a movie theater. I think it's different. Christina Taylor, 100% agree with you. That's the statement right there. I would rather stay at home too, and I agree, and I think a lot of Americans are thinking like this. But I think certain movies are a need to be watched on the big screen. That's the statement. There it is. There's a luxury and there's convenience, and that's the shift. Before it was all movie theaters. No matter what you wanted to see. If I wanted to go, so I wanted to go see Glass. I remember when Glass came out because I watched the prior to Unbreakable and Split. So when the Glass came out, I was really excited to go see it. I've been like waiting like a few years to go watch it. But I would have been perfectly fine because I rewatched Split and Unbreakable at home. I would have been totally fine watching that at home. But I had to go see it in theater because it was the only option, correct? Right? So I had to. But I think there's a shift in demand now. Something that we haven't had, and we're getting an option now. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't take any date to the movie theater. On Christmas, yes. On Christmas, we go see Star Wars. That's what you do on Christmas. But there's no more Star Wars, so yeah. Yikes. But Christmas, movie theater, yes. There's holidays. But again, you're saying you're agreeing with the fact. You're agreeing with the luxury end of it. You're not agreeing with the, I'm going to go see this new movie every Friday or once a month at the movie theater. You're saying it's a luxury. This is for a holiday. You're really behind with what you're saying, your statements. You're agreeing with what I'm saying. And I know. So I know you guys. Blockbuster. I mean, you're kind of right, but Jonathan Hybert, you're right. It's gonna split the audience, and theaters are struggling to come back. That's what it's splitting them down the middle. That's what I'm saying. The market share is gonna be a lot smaller. We can drop the the movie theater topic. Two Cup Gaming. I mean, that's a good point. I'm dropping it $10 because this. Again, this is just my. I don't mean to like upset anyone. I think it's good to have educational arguments and like educated arguments with each other. I don't think this is an educated argument though. I think people are stuck in their ways and they aren't open to other ideas. So I think this is a pointless argument to have. Look, oh, the Nasdaq. This is what we want, boys. Drop, baby, drop, burn. We want the Nasdaq to burn tonight. This is what we want. The Nasdaq to burn, and we want AMC to fly tomorrow morning. I don't think Two Cup is hating. I think he's just pointing out that it's difficult to have a conversation with people if they don't want to like talk about the thing. You know what I mean? I don't want to. I'm not trying to convince anyone, Ismail. That's not the point at all. But the part of having like an educated conversation or argument, and the good part is like I bring up a point and then you counter that point and then I counter your point. You know what I mean? You go back and forth. But it's kind of just like someone says something and then I say something and then like you're like you say another a random fact. You know what I mean? It's like, well, their numbers are going down because it's splitting the cost. And then someone says, well, what about when you want to take your girlfriend out or during Christmas time? It's just random. You know what I mean? So. Anyways, any other stocks? AMC is the only thing I really want to talk about right now, to be honest, because I finally bought some calls on it. Ugh. What obstacles do you have for AMC? So I posted them in the video, my latest AMC video, so you can watch. It's like at the end of the video, kind of. I had to place because I recorded 2 videos, but the audio was really poor for the first one, so I had to re-record the whole thing. But I wanted to make sure the live part was still in there, so no one could say I was lying. But I got $10 strikes for next Friday. They're like 56 cents each. So it was like a total of like $5.20 what I put in. I don't know what I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna be pretty conservative with them. We'll see. XPEV, I really like. I think XPEV's super cheap. So it's the same thoughts as with Neo. I think they're killing earnings in China. The market share is obviously growing. Like they're growing rapidly. Like they're making a switch a lot faster than we are here in America. So like that's worth noting. Like overall, they're gonna beat on earnings and do well. Like I have no question. Like their EPS might be down. Neo's the one you're gonna really love to see on earnings. But growth wise, they're killing it. You know. Nasdaq, it's tanking pretty hard. So Nasdaq got this push down here, kind of a double bottom, kind of crazy right here, right? Had this marked out. That was really interesting that we bounced up pretty hard from there, but as you see, we're coming back down. We're not gonna know until the morning though. I'm not gonna be up at 1 a.m. watching. But it looks pretty bad. Every stock I pump goes to hell. Well, here we go. The past week, I mean, I'm just saying the market is taking a big hit, but let's go over this. Let's talk. So we'll start from these. We'll start when it got bad. Palantir, this went straight up from when we made this, actually from the bottom of $24. Castor Maritime went up to like 140. I'm still holding from 120 though. Neo is the one that's doing really, really bad. We keep dropping, but the whole sector of the Nasdaq is just taking a big hit. Like we're just keep dropping. But I'm averaging again. I keep saying this is a long-term buy, even if we dump. That's the facts of it. Sundial didn't move back up, but now we're moving back down. It's just following the Nasdaq. That's the worrisome part. Officially not listed on the Nasdaq. You have to watch out for that. Inuvo, this did drop from the double bottom at the 130 range to like $1.15. So it's down like 12%, give or take, maybe a little bit more. UAVS, this did drop as well. This was a big dip buy, but I mentioned it could keep dipping, but it's a long-term play. These were all long-term plays. But as we go back a little bit further, SOS will soar this week. Let's look. So 1 week ago, just really quick. $15. Wow. I think we were at $7 when I made that video. Crazy. Okay, it's 1. Sundial, holders need to watch. That was an update video on that one. CCIV merger evidence is going to happen. We got a merger 4 days later. Nano Dimension. This stock, they had 2 offerings. It did drop a little bit. That was probably down like 5% from when I made the video. We'll say that, but I did buy the stock. That's what I was talking about. HCMC, this is still a hold. It's barely down whatsoever from the entries at 0.34 when we got in. I think it's actually at the entries right now. CPSH, we got it $21, went to 20. We got it 21 and went to $28 in 3 days. APXT went from $14 to $15.5 in 1 day. I went over Sundial, OGI, High Tide, and said High Tide was the best one out of the bunch. And if you look at how much they all dropped over 70%. High Tide is actually down 20% from its local high, doing the best. BNGO, go watch this video. We pushed to $15 from $12. Sundial, I said it was going to go to $3 when it was at $2. Worth noting as well, this pushed up to actually $4. Neo, big news coming. They actually announced that they're expanding on another factory. Again, only stock doing really bad. Nokia bull run coming. They beat earnings, which I did call, but their CEO has this really terrible projection on the company. That was a slow burner. MP Materials, we bought at 31. I think we're sitting at $45 right now. Go look at that one. CCIV is going to go up 20% a week. Obviously, you saw what happened. Went to the moon. Penny stock, going to 5x this year. What is it? NMGRF? Go look at that one. That one speaks for itself. We got in at 120. It's sitting at $2 right now. Sundial, new highs. I called this one the short squeeze at $1.20. Obviously, Dogcoin went from 5 cents up to 9-10 cent range. Called that one. Nokia, talked about that one as well. IDEX pumped up to like 550, give or take. Did well. Fuel cell went up. I didn't call the dump that it had. We got out because the Exxon news. Lucid, obviously, talked about that one. This was all the Sundial hype going on before it had the big pump. Morrow, you know how that's played out. Killed, obviously. Do I need to keep going? Highly line kept going bullish. Pay safe, we know about that one. DJV beat on earnings. Fubo, we know how that went to $50 actually, 55 I think. Palantir demo day, you can go see how it reacted from demo. Do y'all want me to keep going? I'm curious. So, good one. I was just curious. Workhorse is getting shredded, but that hurt because Oshkosh got the got a merger. So they all went up and tanked. So they all went up, correct? Hit targets, and then when the Nasdaq and the market tanked with it. Doesn't really make sense what you're saying, but yeah. Anyways. But I don't delete videos either. But I'm kind of trying to slow down the amount of content because I don't want to oversaturate it. And then kind of just have a whole bunch of just plays sitting out there so people think anything. High tide finally started to move again. Yeah, it's moving again, but I mean, from where we got our entries, 0.38, I mean, it was never a concern. Like, even at 44 cents, I was still up. I wasn't concerned at all. Like I said, long term, when I'm going into these like cheaper penny stocks, it's not for a quick buck. It's a long term play. You know what I mean? I don't care to make money instantly on these. I need the Microsoft S. That's funny. I'm probably about to hop off, guys. I'm getting yeah, if you look at my Luis 8889, the latest video, I have my call option placed in there. CCIV sounds like a scam. It's not a prototype. They had deliveries in March, into March. Alright guys, I'm gonna hop off. I'm pretty dead, pretty tired. I'm hungry again. Yo, real moment, I watch your videos and trades. Out of everybody, I found you guys my favorite. It's kind of funny people say they like me and Trey because I feel like we're so different. Oh, he goes both honest but have polar opposite personalities. Yeah, I feel like we're personality-wise totally different. Thoughts on plug? Clean Energy's in a really good spot. I need to make a clean energy video because I love clean energy right now. Long-term buys, like you're getting it so cheap. They're so beat up. They're probably the most lauded sector of everything, but it's just they could go down more. So it's like when you're getting in, like don't expect a quick buck, but once they start going up, they're gonna go up really strong. But have a good one, guys. I'm gonna get off. I'm tired.